This is hilarious. You hear what's playing right now? That is so funny. Oh yeah, it's time to bounce back though. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here having my mom run some errands. She's doing some grocery shopping and shit right now. So I decided to take a little bit of time and just give y'all an update. Like I said, I'm doing these live videos every single day. I don't know how long this one's gonna be, but I did want to give y'all like a little insight on what's going on right now. Uh, so yesterday, I went to a job interview. Like I'm trying to stack up some bread so that we can get on our next tours and stuff. Uh, this is all part of the climb too. A lot of musicians, a lot of artists that are on their way up have to do like odd end jobs, or they may have like a full time job and they might do music part time and stuff. I am the opposite of that. I do little part time jobs, seasonal jobs, and stuff like that in between tours, and I haven't really dedicated myself to any workforce, which can make it really hard to join a workforce if you decide that for whatever reason, may it be family or you have children or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that you, when you decide that you may need to put like music on the back burner, that will never happen for me. Like music will never go on the back burner for me, and a lot of people have a hard time getting back into music when they put it on the back burner, and it really can hinder your career. So that's not anything that will ever happen to me. I would rather work odd jobs until we get the big opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, you know what I'm saying. I went to a job interview. I guess I was underqualified. I've worked at a call center before. It was a call center that I was trying to apply for, but I worked at like a fundraising company. It was outbound, so we would call people and try to get them to donate to different programs and stuff like that. This was a customer service place, and they were like, "We don't know if you really have the chops for customer service, and we don't really know if we can train you for it. And it's going to be a financial institution that you're doing customer service for, and that's going to be a whole lot." Plus, they were like, "Hey, are you ready to marry us for the next 5 years? Like, can you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in 5 years with this company?" And I'm like, "Well, I have to get the job first." But I lied to them and I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. Like, I'll be a good little boy or whatever, work for you or whatever the fuck." Uh, so that didn't work out. I'm probably going to end up going to Salvation Army. I'm going to be ringing bells in front of stores and saying, "Hey, donate," or "Thanks for donating," or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I'm hopping in the studio on Monday so that we can record a new track that's going to be coming out called End of the Road. It's just basically about touring, the ups and downs that you might face, kind of like the insights. Some people think that tours are all fun and games, and no matter how much love the fans show us at the actual shows, at the end of the night, we pack up our stuff into a vehicle and spend what can be a lot of hours on the road, and it can get very lonely because reflection starts to hit you real bad, because you're like in the moment, you're like, "Yeah, we're high and they're cheering and I'm a rock star," and then all of a sudden you're packing up your merch and they're like, "All right, see you later." Some fans will stick around and they'll like hang out with us, and some fans will even let us come back to their cribs and crash and cook for us and let us take showers and stuff like that. But no matter what, you still have to hit that stretch of road that may start making you feel like, "What the fuck am I doing this for? Why am I away from my family? Why am I sleeping in a car right now? What is this all for?" And you have to convince yourself that there are big things that are going to come of this, and that you're making sacrifices for a reason. And you got to make sure that you're sacrificing the right things, because if you're not sacrificing the right things, then you're not gonna make it to the goals, and you have to be setting goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did a lot of touring off of whims, and I've done a lot of touring off of strategic planning, and sometimes you get lucky, and I've gotten lucky. I've had record deals from major companies come and land in my lap from just going off of kind of like a whim, and then I've also had a lot of opportunities come from strategic planning. So you gotta. I personally feel like strategic planning is the best way to go, but I did just jump off a fucking tour where it was completely off of a whim. Like I literally was just like, just let me finish the tour with y'all, packed a bag, hopped in their car, and ended up kind of stranded in Denver at the end of the trip. But hey, you got to live life too. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about living life. I tell people to live life to the fullest. Don't do things for the money. Do things for the experience. Because at the end of your lifetime, like live life. Because at the end of your lifetime, no matter how hard you struggle, you're never going to say, you know what, I wish I would have ate more 4 for 4s at Wendy's. You're going to say, damn, you know what, maybe I should have went and tried that restaurant that I never tried, or maybe I should have went and saw that play that I never saw, or maybe I should have went and took that trip that I never took. And there's always a way, but it's about sacrifice. If you want to make the sacrifices to live and experience the life that you want to live, do also understand that there's consequences that come along with that, because I did get stranded in Denver, and I do have to go rebuy a whole wardrobe now. And pray for those guys, because supposedly I heard that their tour just got shut off. It got canceled because unfortunate things happened to them. I guess, I heard from the grapevine that they got robbed. And you know what I'm saying? I don't wish bad upon anybody. The song Pray literally is about praying for those that prey on you. And there's no way that they could have even prayed on me. They were probably thinking I was preying on them and tried to weasel their way out of the situation before they were in harm. They felt threatened, and they got out before they felt like I could really harm them and shit. And unfortunately, I probably would have been the protector, and I probably would have been the reason why they didn't get robbed. But you never know. It's all hearsay at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's all woulda, shoulda, coulda, and all that shit. So that's where we're at right now. We're bouncing back. If you guys want to help out, buy the merch. You know what I'm saying? In the description for the videos, there's links for you guys to go buy merch. We got things like T.R.U.T.H coffee mugs. We got cell phone cases. We have apparel from infants all the way up to grown adults. You know what I'm saying? We have leggings like yoga pants for women. We have tons of apparel for women. We have tons of apparel for men. We have 3 different versions of hoodies out right now, 4 different actually. We have the original T.R.U.T.H hoodies that we put out earlier this month. We have the hashtag MKOT hoodies that come in black and the various other colors. We also have a special edition purple hashtag MKOT hoodie. I'm thinking about putting out a pink special edition hoodie for Cancer Awareness Month. I'm not really sure what month that is, but when Cancer Awareness Month comes around, I'm definitely going to be putting out a special edition pink hashtag MKOT hoodie. And we also just dropped a new item. It's white with red text on the front that says T.W.T.H. That stands for That's What They Want You to Think. It's a song that I have out right now. You can find it on all platforms. Just look up T.W.T.H on any app that you might use to stream music. You'll be able to find it. The only thing that we're not on yet is Pandora. How we get on Pandora is my management's trying to contact Pandora so that they can put us in their playlists or in their rotation. And another way that Pandora does it without having to be contacted by my management is if you just listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are continuously listening to the music, they're kind of like an actual radio station where if people aren't paying attention to the tracks, they're not in rotation. So if you guys listen to the music continuously, then we will be on Pandora, and you'll be able to listen to T.R.U.T.H Radio on Pandora. But for right now, if you guys like radio stations, you can find our radio station on iHeartRadio. If that's an app that you guys use, just look up T.R.U.T H, all caps with the letter, with periods in between the letters, or True Rhymes Uniquely Teaching Honesty. So like I said, if you guys want to help out, stream the music, share the music, tell your friends about T.R.U.T H. You know what I'm saying? Invite them to like our pages and follow us on social media. Invite them to subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? There's strength in numbers and statistics. It's still we're still in a statistics game. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at. What's going on? I don't know who's viewing. Say what's up. Where y'all at? Who y'all? we in the market right now. You know what I'm saying? My mom's just doing some grocery shopping. People are looking at me weird. This ain't LA. People are used to this in like bigger cities like LA and shit. Like people just sit there and talk to their cell phone screens all fucking day long and shit. in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They're a little bit late on technology and the movement of, the social media. So they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I already got my brother. Man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all of the support. Honestly, every comment, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing that helps is when you guys comment on the tracks and the videos. Like, it doesn't have to be paragraphs or anything. You guys comment thumbs up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys comment anything, it just puts it in front of more eyes. The way that algorithms work here on YouTube is that the more shares, the more likes, the more subscribes, the more comments that we're getting on our channel, then the more likely people are going to get to watch it, because it'll come up in their what to watch feed and stuff like that in the homepage. So those are ways that you guys can help. We're not necessarily looking for every single person to spend money on merch if they can't afford it. I'm also going to be doing things like giveaways or like raffles, where either we're going to be doing trivia and you guys will have a chance to win pieces of merch by like answering trivia about like our content, or we're going to be hosting raffles where depending on how much money is raised in the raffle will depend on what you get to select. So we'll be starting out with items like the coffee mug, and we'll be using my PayPal to where tickets will be like $5 for one ticket, or it'll be $10 for 5 tickets. And once you drop money into my PayPal, then your tickets get put into the raffle. We'll be doing this for a certain length of time, maybe a week or 2 weeks or something like that, adding up the dollar amounts. And then when you get to a certain dollar amount where we can afford to ship you out the item and make profit on top of it, because that's one of the reasons why we're trying to do raffles, is so that we can raise money, so that we can put out more content for you, so that we can travel and tour and see where you guys are at. Ask your local promoters to book us. It's very easy to book me. If you guys follow me on Facebook at the Truth Artist page, it's just the word truth, just the first T is capitalized and dots in between the letters. There's like a cartoon character version of myself that says truth underneath it as my profile picture. You know what I'm saying? All they have to do is go to that page and press the book now button, and they can talk to my management and set up an event for us to go out there so that we can touch y'all. Where are you watching from, man? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? I appreciate you watching. You know what I'm saying? You're the only viewer right now. So what would you like to see from our channel? You know what I'm saying? Tennessee, man, we actually had a show in Tennessee. I'm so upset that I'm not going to be able to go out there and see y'all. But I just made connections with a homeboy of mine that lives in Birmingham, Alabama, and I don't know if he has any connections in Tennessee, but if he does, then that's a step closer to us being able to book something out there so that we can perform for y'all. Like I said, I appreciate you asking anybody to listen to the music or getting them to take action and subscribe or follow any of our social medias. If you don't follow me on any other social media, it's True, the number 2, D.A. Rhymes, all one word, all correct grammar as far as the True Rhymes part. On Snapchat, on Instagram. Snapchat is where you're going to get a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of the antics that are happening backstage. That's where I post a lot of what we're doing as far as like partying and shenanigans and stuff like that. Instagram, I do a daily bars segment on Instagram as often as possible, where every day I drop a verse or do an acapella from a song, and you can find tons of content, photos and other stuff on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I do different things on each platform because I'm trying to be an overall entertainer, and I don't want people, like, I kind of hate it when I go on Instagram and see the same post I seen somebody just post on Facebook, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying to give y'all exclusive content on every platform. So if you guys use a particular platform on a regular basis, then you guys are entertained. But if you choose to start following us on other platforms, you also know that you're going to get exclusive content that varies in those platforms as well. But yeah, this is all part of what happens when you're a striving artist. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to climb up the mountain. Sometimes you slip back down the mountain, uh, but you just got to pick yourself up and keep climbing. You know what I'm saying? And this is also why you climb in teams, because when you climb by yourself, you can find yourself in a very hazardous position, as far as, you might be left hanging in some places where, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just because somebody promises you a dream doesn't mean that they can even fulfill those promises and stuff. So take a take it as a grain of, take it with a grain of salt every time somebody tells you that they have an opportunity for you. And if it is an opportunity, seize the opportunity. If it doesn't feel like the right opportunity, you'll have to make the assessment to figure out whether it works for you. A lot of these vlogs are going to be for other artists. I've been doing music for about 15 years. I've been a recording artist for 12 to 13 years now, and I've experienced a whole lot. And so I have wisdom for y'all that I wish I would have had when I was first starting out. I don't know if I would have listened, but it would have been nice to have it. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you do, bro? What do you like? What's your profession? Are you an artist? Are you in a different type of career path? What do you do? Let me take a little moment of silence. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish that last question. I'm gonna have to hop off over here. We over here in the me section. They don't want no beef. This is my beautiful mother right here.
Hi.
Yeah, we're just doing a little grocery shopping right now. I'm helping my mom out with some errands today. I don't do this for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to become rich and famous because I want to be a cool guy. Sometimes when you are climbing mountains, you have to remember what you do it for. And I do it for this woman and other people who have taken care of me my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've been very fortunate to, even when I lived on the streets, people were always there trying to make sure that I had a place to live and that I had food in my gut and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I have mothers all across the world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, Jeanette? How you doing? We just chilling. I'm over here with moms doing some grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? We just kicking it. I need to smoke something, honestly. Like, my stress level is a little high right now. I'm trying to figure out how I can get some ends together. I was really projecting, and that's another thing that people do wrong, is that they count their eggs before they even hatch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go and they start thinking that they're going to make certain amounts of money from a particular situation, and then the money doesn't come, and they're left fucked because they were pre-spending the money before they even had it. That's not something that I do. I was projecting to make money on the store, but nothing's fucking stopping me, because the way I was making money was by selling merchandise and stuff, and so I can still do that. You know what I'm saying? You guys can still buy merchandise, and if you guys need the links for that, they're in the description for all of the videos. They're not in the description for the live videos, but any of the other tracks, you can find the links to any of the merchandise. We have tons of apparel for women. Like I was saying, we have apparel from, you can get onesies for infants. You can, buy some T-shirts for toddlers and for, kids, and there we have something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a family oriented brand. You know what I'm saying? Truth is something that I make adult content, but I also make family friendly content, because I want to be able to make stuff that people can sit down and view with their children, even if they may be a little bit conservative. You know what I'm saying? I When I was young, one of my cousins told me, man, you make great music, but like, can you make something that I can sit there and listen to with my son? And so that kind of affected how I wrote music for a while, where I was purposefully trying to be like cookie cutter and no cursing and stuff like that. And it felt like it was hindering me a little bit, where I wasn't able to really express myself thoroughly. And so now I make music consciously for family audiences, and I make music that can be consumed by an adult audience, because let's face it, I have a foul fucking mouth, and I need to be able to say what the fuck I feel sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And not like, I fucking love curse words. Curse words are some of my favorite words in the entire like language, in language in just general, because they express so much emotion. Like, I had this one woman curse me out basically, but she didn't use any curse words. She said a whole paragraph full of stuff, blah 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 blah, like I'm so offended and all these things. If she would have just said fuck you, it would have got her point across a lot more thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off this video. I got a couple other videos I gotta do. If you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm gonna be hopping on those real quick. I really appreciate y'all for watching, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving me your time right now, and that means so much, because you could be doing anything and you're viewing this video because it strikes your interest, and I really appreciate your attention. So like I said, we got new content coming out, new videos are going to be coming out. I'm just kind of doing this daily vlog to let y'all know what's going on every day, so that so I'm not absent, even though absence makes the heart grow fonder. People want to consume and binge content these days, so I'm giving it to y'all. Right, y'all have a great day, loved ones. I hope the rest of your week is very pleasant and full of excitement, and do something incredible. You know what I'm saying? Go out of your way to do something incredible, because you never know. Just saying hello to a person can change their day. You know what I'm saying? There are random acts of kindness, you know what I'm saying? Acts of random kindness that can change the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to necessarily spend money to change somebody's day. Sometimes just saying hello, sometimes just saying your hair looks nice today, or you have a pretty smile, or anything. They don't even necessarily have to be compliments or flattery. Sometimes just the mere hello changes a person's day. So I'm about to start. I'm almost bumping into people over here in the market, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I really appreciate y'all watching. Y'all are so amazing. If you have any suggestions on what you guys want to see as far as content, we'll definitely take that into consideration. As far as right now, we have a travel vlog, we have a food vlog. We're documenting everything that we're doing as far as like the creative process of the music, the struggle of trying to make it in the business. Man, if you guys are artists, check out a book called All You Need to Know About the Music Business. It's written by Donald S. Passman. He's an entertainment lawyer. I actually lost the book on the trip. I got to go rebuy it. I was about halfway through it. It has a lot of knowledge that you might need to know as far as if you're going to start fucking around with record labels and stuff like that, and what people are owed and what their job titles are, because a lot of people get like hearsay in the business. Like, they hear somebody say something, they go around regurgitating it to try to sound smart. I'm not that person. I don't want to regurgitate something just because it sounds professional. I want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. So tell him I said what up. Yeah. So, I mean, I appreciate y'all watching. Drop some comments, share the videos. Like I said, if you guys want to help out streaming the music, dropping comments, sharing, subscribing, asking your friends to watch the content and stuff like that, that all helps. If you want to go above and beyond, not only does buying the merch help me out monetarily or help the movement, but what it does is it advertises, so that when you guys are, if you're a woman and you wear the yoga pants and you're out and you're exercising and somebody's like, oh man, I like those, where'd you get those? Then you tell them, oh, well, this is an artist that I listen to. That's advertisement. Word of mouth advertisement is still one of the strongest forms of advertisement in the world. So, if you guys are copping hoodies, you're wearing hoodies and stuff like that, if somebody's like, oh man, that's tight, where'd you get that? Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's a new potential supporter, and that, because their strength in numbers, can do for us a lot more than just the dollar can. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's knowledge is power. So make sure that you guys are educating yourselves. If you guys have a goal in life, if you guys have dreams, understand that it's going to take a lot of hard work to make your dreams come true. If you guys are entrepreneurs, understand that it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have a hard time just working a job, uh, 8 hour fucking day job, you might not want to try to own your own business. But some people have a hard time working an 8 hour a day job because it's not what they're passionate about. And some people can work a 16, 17 hour day and not be tired or exhausted at all because it's something that they're passionate about. So just keep those things in mind. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all. I believe in y'all. I have faith that all of you are capable of incredible things, and I want y'all to do great. I want to meet every single one of y'all. Tours are coming up. Be on the lookout. We're going to be doing the Busted Weird tour. We're going to be doing the Wavy tour. We're going to be doing the Face the Music tour. We're going to be doing the You Wouldn't Believe Me If I Told You tour. And on that note, I'm letting y'all go, man. I love y'all.
Oh, that is hard.